Oh, hi, there you are. Guess where I am? That's right, I'm at Norton Motorcycles in Birmingham, the heart of Britain's motorcycle industry. I've come here with the lads from Oakmere Norton today to see how these beautiful bikes are put together. Nope, sorry, you've got to stay out here. No photography. See you in about an hour. So Simon, here we are at Norton Motorcycles in Birmingham. Birmingham, yes.
At the heart of Shirley in Solihull. Norton's new purpose-built production facility.
I've been to quite a few motorcycle factories in my time, but I don't think I've ever been to one that was quite so clean.
It's incredibly clean. A lot of investment's been put into it to make sure these bikes come out the best they possibly can. I love coming here. I come as often as I can. I like telling the story. You come in here and the staff are enthusiastic. They all love what they're doing. I mean, they make the kickstands here. They don't use a generic kickstand. They make the kickstand. It's just a very small part. It's so easy to buy it off the shelf. Norton are that convicted to doing things properly in-house. That's as far as they go. All the hand polishing that goes on, all the hand welding, very few sort of automated machine. They do have a wonderful CNC machine. If anyone comes here, they see the CNC machine working away and machining the frames for the V4s. Fabulous.
Yeah, it's a very impressive mix of old skills and absolutely cutting-edge technology to me.
Absolutely, yeah. It all goes hand in hand.
You're supposed to say, but Steve, that's what the bikes are. They're the perfect blend of old-school design and cutting-edge technology.
If you take the 961, 961 is a brand new bike that is hand-built, that is truly retro. It doesn't just look retro, it is meant to be retro. We don't have digital dials, we don't have traction control. It is a retro bike. It's not pretending to be something it isn't.
So Jordan, tell us what it is that you do here.
I am the communications manager for Norton Motorcycles. So I help Norton connect with their customers and tell them the stories about where Norton's been, where Norton is now, and where Norton's going.
It's been great to come down here today and see the bikes being put together, but it's not yet a formal thing, is it? This is something that you're trying out with people that have come into Norton dealerships, yeah?
Yeah, so we don't have like a factory visitor experience as you would describe it, but we are happy to show people around, especially because we want to show people just how involved in the production process Norton are. It's when you come in, I mean, you've seen it. You can watch people put the valve springs in the engines. You watch steel tubes become frames. You see every little bit of the production process. I mean, if we take the Commando, one of my favorite bits about it is the exhaust. So the exhaust arrives as steel sheet and it gets cut, rolled, welded, polished, packed. Every single bit of that exhaust, I mean, we don't knit the wad in, but every bit of it gets assembled right here. And I think people are surprised about how much of a motorcycle gets produced just here. So it's amazing to share that with people.
And I think one thing that people would want to know is, are you making the bikes to order, or are you making bikes to sit on a showroom floor and be sold to people that come into those showrooms? How does that work?
It's a mixture, and it depends on the individual model and I suppose the individual sales partners. So we're here with Oakmere, and they have bikes that they have ordered from the factory that they have available for their customers, so people can come in, test ride, and take one away straight away if they want. Things like the LEs, they're just built to order. They're very special, they're very small numbers, and the same goes for the V4s. I mean, the limited edition V4s are all allocated, they're weightless now. So it depends on individual models.
And we're here in Birmingham, which is traditionally the heart of the...
Yeah.
We always say the British motorcycle industry. It's really the English motorcycle, but I don't want to be mean. I feel very British, and so let's keep calling it the British motorcycle industry. We're actually here in Birmingham, which feels right to me somehow. Is it important that the factory is here?
Of course it is. You know, Birmingham and this area is so important to Norton. It was founded 126 years ago this year, 125 last year, in 1898, and we're less than 10 miles away from where the original factory was. So this is the home of Norton as we know it, and we're really proud to build all our motorcycles here. This factory can produce 8,000 bikes a year, and we will keep continuing and building motorcycles here for as long as we can do.
Once you get people here to see just how much goes into the bike and just how hand-built they actually are and what they do within the factory, and they don't just buy parts in, a lot of it is done in-house, it builds value to the bike, and people can see why this isn't a run-of-the-mill bike. This is a very, very premium product.
That's what it feels like being down here. It feels like it's a bike that's built by people for who this is more than just a job. It genuinely feels like that.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. It's a bike for enthusiasts. You get all the guys we've got down here today, are bike enthusiasts, and for them to see the work that's going into the production of these machines, they're loving it. They're loving it. And shortly we're going to get some of the guys out on the bikes as well to experience them for themselves. But of course you can do that at our dealership at Oakmere.
But you've got exciting news. You've got a new dedicated Oakmere bike showroom opening up.
We have our main showroom in Northwich, Cheshire, which we've had for many, many years, and we still do our hand-built British sports cars, Morgan, Caterham, Lotus, and classic cars, as well as the Nortons from that facility. But we've just opened a brand new location in Prestbury near to Macclesfield, and that is solely for the bikes. That is bikes only. Fabulous place, great coffee.
And good riding roads around there as well if people want to test ride.
You're right on the edge of the Peak District, so I don't think there's anywhere better to ride.
Well, that was great, really fascinating. Now, as yet, as they said, there isn't really a formal factory tour, visitor experience type thing set up. If you want to come down and have a look at how they put Nortons together, then just pop along to Oakmere, see somebody there. I'm sure they can sort it out. Well worth coming. I really enjoyed it, but then again, I really, really like bikes.